guys, I hope you're well. I thought I would upload a little bit of a different video. So I've been doing these food hauls for like, I don't know, 2 months maybe now, and I'm absolutely loving it. But I guess I'm trying all these new things in those videos, or like sharing with you things that I'm going to try. And I haven't actually really given you a proper like sit down, what did I think of this? What did I think of that? So I thought this would be a good opportunity that I'm gonna try and do this every now and again. And for now, all I'm thinking is like Feb favorites, but who knows? Maybe that will change and it will just be like every 3 or 4 months, or if I find something amazing that I need to share. So I digress. I have kept a few different bits and pieces of things that I've enjoyed throughout February that you may be interested in trying yourself. I thought I could give a bit of a review. What did I think of it? And only really sharing like the real good highlights. Now, when I had this idea, I had unfortunately already thrown out one of the packages of something that I would probably put even in my top 3. So they were the Wildly Good falafel, and specifically the sesame falafel. So I tried those. I've also tried the Aldi ones previously, and I've also tried Yumi. The Yumi sesame ones as well. And I know you can get normal falafel, but I just think the sesames, it's more good fats into your diet. So I don't know, just trying something a bit different. But specifically out of the sesame ones, I really, really recommend those Wildly Good ones. So for me, multiple things. First thing is that when I cooked them in the microwave, I did not cook them like in a fry pan, in the oven. So my cooking method of cooking them was the method that would dry them out the most. And in terms of drying out the falafel, the Wildly Good ones did not dry out compared to say the Yumi ones, which I found did dry out in the microwave. And the reason I cooked them in the microwave is because I would take them to work and just create like a little bowl of heaven, if I'm completely honest with you. I would have like some lettuce, some cucumber, some olives, some hummus, some beetroot hummus, tomato, onions, if I've not already said that, just like little pick and mix in a bowl with the falafels was such a real treat. And in terms of taste, so you don't like, I wouldn't eat it and go, it tastes like sesame seeds. It doesn't. It has like that proper falafel taste. Like I think is it, a bit of cumin, coriander. It's got that real like Middle Eastern-y taste to it. So that would be my number 1, probably from February. So I ate maybe like 2 packets throughout the whole month. I don't know if that's a lot or not a lot, but there was enough in the pack for maybe 2 to 3 lunches. But I mean, if you were like a hungry little sausage, there's probably like 2 portions in there. And some days I was hungrier than others. So that would be number 1. Number 2 is also a Wildly Good product, and it was the Wildly Good Original Veggie Burger. So I have tried these ones, obviously, hence why they're in my favorites. But I've also tried, I swear there's another Wildly Good one I've tried. No, I haven't tried that one. I've got that one still in the fridge. I've got the sweet potato and kimchi one in the fridge. Have not tried that yet. Maybe I'm getting confused because I have tried the Yumi Original and I've also tried the Yumi Mediterranean. In terms of other veggie burgers that I have tried recently or previously, the Coles pumpkin and black bean, I think they are, and they're quite good. But in terms of like original veggie burger, like just like your plain and simple veggie burger that you can get, this one I definitely rate more than Yumi's. The reason being, I found the Yumi texture firm-ish, whereas this reminded me like of a potato cake, sort of, like not completely like mashed potato cake, but it still had that like softness to it. And for me, you know, you've got your crunchy pickles, you've got your crunchy lettuce, crunchy beetroot, tomato, like all those crunchy things in a bread roll, that there's something really nice about this mixing with like whatever sauce you have on it. Like it just, the texture complemented the condiment, I guess is what I'm saying. Whereas I found the Yumi ones, it was like trying to bite into a beef patty, but let's not make it beef, or not even faux beef. It's still a vegetable burger. Like it is at the end of the day a veggie burger. And I just think a veggie burger should maybe more so have the texture of like a fritter or like a potato cake. So in terms of texture and taste, these were my favorite. I will report back if I think the kimchi and sweet potato ones are better than this. But if I was to go down that aisle and price did not play a part in my decision, I would 100% pick the Wildly Good Original Veggie Burger. And the reason why I say that is because I can't remember if these are more expensive, the same, or cheaper than the Yumi ones. So just taking price out of it, these were my favorite. And that's the same with the falafel. In terms of price, I'm not sure where it sits on the scale, but that sesame falafel, delish. And then the other little bits, I've gone for a real like vegetarian, vegan vibe, but what you gonna do? They're just my favorites. So I don't know if you all remember, but from one of my previous, I mean, obviously these are all from previous videos, but I finally opened this green veggie pasta. So in here, imagine some like little penne that is green from all the little veggies they put in it, which were things like broccoli, zucchini, green peas, and spinach. And I liked the idea of this, but I was also worried because I liked the idea of the protein pastas that have come out, more specifically that black box, I believe it's San Remo, and I don't like them. I don't like the texture, I don't like the taste, I don't like how they become like pale and insipid. They just nicked for me at all. And so I was worried because I guess I now assimilate, I think that's the right word, like assimilate colored pastas with being nicked good. To me, it's really put me off them, but I do aim to get 10 different veggies into my diet every day. And this one was just like a real easy winner. Like it's got this, 2.5% spinach, 1% green pea, 1% zucchini, and 0.5% broccoli. So like, I mean, you can't make pasta with a broccoli floret. Like, let's be honest. It's pretty much just made up of semolina. Like it's 95% semolina. But we had this and I did it with just some basil pesto I had in the fridge. And then I did a punnet of cherry tomatoes. I had a zucchini banging about in the fridge. And I also did some pine nuts. I toasted some pine nuts. And I think that's everything I put in. Oh, and an eggplant. And then I cooked up an eggplant, did a bit of garlic, the usual. Actually, I did the Cobram Estate garlic oil, and I usually use that if I can't be bothered to chop a clove of garlic. And that's what I used. But this pasta, it held its form, it kept its green color, it didn't smell funky, and it tasted delicious. Now, I would say it does have a taste in terms of it does not taste like pasta. Like, if you had a piece of penne and you ate it, you'd be like, oh yeah, pasta. You eat this and you're like, oh, this is pasta and something. And the and something to me is the spinach. Like you can taste, it's almost as if there's a baby spinach leaf wrapped around that piece of penne. Like that's the only way I can describe it. So for me, it was the perfect complement to like a basil pesto. I haven't tried it with like a red sauce, but I'm sure it would 100% be good. But yeah, like I would definitely, like I've already looked these guys up on Instagram to see what other products they do. They also do a beetroot pasta. However, I'm not a massive fan of beetroot. So I don't really want to eat pasta that has the potential of tasting like earth, which to me, that's what beetroot tastes like, just like dirt. And I reckon that's what it would taste like. So if you like things that have like a beetroot flavor to them, like a beetroot juice or whatever that may be, that might actually be for you. So yeah, I 100%, and this was actually on special half price last week at Coles. However, I haven't done a grocery shop in some time because we have been away. There have been birthday festivities. Happy birthday me, 29. If you know that reference, I will love you forever, and leave me a comment because you and I are meant to be kindred spirits, if you know what that is alluding to. Yeah, so this pasta, if you haven't given it a go, give it a go. But what I was going to say actually is when it was half price at Coles, I thought, oh, if I'm calling into Coles, you know what? I'll buy like 5 or 6 boxes because this was great. And the other thing is the package says that it serves 4, and it's for a 300 gram box. So it is slightly smaller than like your 500 gram, obviously, pasta. But yeah, this definitely gave us 4 portions, and that's also taking into consideration Jeff's like horse size appetite. So it was a filling pasta. Now, the last 2 things, actually, I've got one more grocery store product, and then I thought what would be really nice is throughout lockdown, I bought a lot of cookbooks, and I'm one that loves to read a cookbook literally like a novel. Like I read it from the author's letter to like the thank you message at the back. Like I read the ingredients, I read the method, like everything. I find it quite therapeutic to read recipes. And I want to cook more from them this year. And maybe what I might also include, maybe not in all the videos, but if there's a cookbook I've cooked a lot from or have absolutely loved, I'm going to share it with you guys, because I'm assuming if you like grocery shopping, you like food. If you like food, you like to cook. If you like to cook, you might be adventurous. So this might be for you. I digress again. The final little product is this almond milk. So this is the inside out unsweetened almond milk. Now, this is more on the expensive side. From memory, I think I may have paid $4.50 for 1 litre. But while I've been trying all different plant-based milks, this by far has been my favorite. So it was really good over my breakfast cereal, in smoothies, in hot beverages like, I don't drink coffee, but you know, a hot chocolate or a chai, or what tea, like tea that needs milk, like an Earl Grey, or I do have the New York breakfast at the moment, the T2 New York breakfast that I got gifted to me at Christmas. Like this is an all-rounder, and Jeff doesn't really like almond milk, and he actually didn't mind this. And when I say that, I mean I put it in things without telling him, and he didn't have a bad thing to say about whatever it is I added it to. So the color is like, it actually looks like, to me, it literally looks like what almond milk should look like, where it's that murky beige color, and it looks thick and creamy, like a proper almond milk should be. And what I really like to know though is, so this one has, where's the ingredient? Oh, it's only got 4 ingredients. That's great. What are they? Okay, okay, so almond milk 99%, and the almonds 9% is almond. So activated almonds 9%, a bit of sea salt, vegetable gum, and filtered water. I don't know what the vegetable gum does. Is that bad for me? Is that processed? I don't know. But this is going on my radar in terms of I will only buy if it's on special, and this will be it's on special, let's get a few of these. Otherwise I will stick with my So Good soy milk. But yeah, if you're looking, this is in the fridge section. This is not long life. However, this did have a very long life on it. I'm trying to see if I can see the expiry date. 11th of March. Okay, and like I had this at the beginning of Feb. So plenty of life on that. But yeah, if you're looking for like a really rich, creamy almond milk that's unsweetened, I'm pretty sure 9% is quite high for an almond milk from memory. And I rate this more than Nutty Bruce. I actually don't really rate Nutty Bruce. I mean, I don't not rate it. I do rate it, but this to me is far superior and worth the money. So yeah, that is my next recommendation if you're looking for a plant-based milk to try. And then the cookbook, I think this will come as no surprise. And it's this Rick Stein at-home cookbook. So Jeff got this for me for Christmas. And I've cooked a fair few things from it, including the stir-fried salt and pepper squid, which we had not that long ago. That was really yummy. I actually put probably a bit too much chili in, but it was really good. I've also made these salmon, caper and pink peppercorn fish cakes, and they were so delicious and so easy. Like, besides some of the Asian-y recipes, some of the Asian ones that he asked for, like specific chilies that I think I'd have to go to an Asian store to purchase. But like this other one that I've made, the Vietnamese poached chicken salad with mint and coriander, like we had that. And the first thing, oh God, I'm choking on my hair, sorry. The first ingredient says 50 grams of root ginger. Like I just used ginger. And then the dressing says 4 tablespoons of Thai fish sauce. I just used fish sauce. I don't even know if it's Thai. I don't even know where it comes from. It's probably like made in Australia or something. But yeah, like it's got things like that where I've just kind of substituted with the closest thing as to what I had. And there's other things I haven't made which seem just a little bit luxury glamour in terms of effort. Although, why don't I have this one bookmarked? That looks real good. A little nasi goreng with prawns. But yeah, there's things like an Indonesian seafood curry. Like I haven't made that, but I want to make that. But yeah, there's just a lot of, oh, this one I've already bookmarked for Christmas. This is a salmon Wellington. And then it's, Jeff's parents are coming over on the weekend and Jeff's dad is a celiac. So I'm thinking about doing a moussaka, and like I make pretty good moussaka, I won't lie. But I thought I'd have a go. I don't think there's a picture. Richard, yeah, there's no picture. There's a Richard Glover's vegetable, I don't know why I'm showing you, just words, vegetable moussaka. And then I was just going to change, obviously there's a bechamel, so that does have flour, but you can just swap that with corn flour and gluten-free plain flour to get like a similar consistency. So I am contemplating making that potentially. Otherwise I might just make my normal moussaka. But I mean, yeah, if you're looking for a cookbook, there's like a real good mix. There's obviously Greek food in terms of there's a moussaka, there's like a really good Greek chicken pie with like filo pastry. There's a really big Asian influence, like a lot of Thai dishes, a lot of curries are in here. But then there's, so Rick Stein, if you don't know who he is, he's British. He's spent a lot of time around like India and Asia as well. So there's like the British side of it. So, you know, you got shepherd's pie, like really delicious, like things like salmon Wellington, like British classic food. Did I say Mexican? I can't remember, but there's things like sweet potato, stuffed sweet potato, Mexican sweet potato tacos. There's a chili con carne in there. There's Italian in there, like there's pasta dishes. We made this sausage and pork sausage and fennel pasta, which was delicious. And then at the back, the other thing I like is then he's done on these pages like side dishes that you can have with some of the meals, like black beans with garlic, onions and bay leaf. And then he tells you like what it goes with in the book. Radicchio and anchovy salad, green beans and tomato sauce, celeriac and potato mash, just all sorts. But yeah, and there are desserts in here. I've bookmarked to make this one in winter, which is the rhubarb crumble. I think that looks really yummy. But yeah, like another British classic, a bit of crumble. But yeah, it's a really good book and it kind of wraps up. He's got many cookbooks, but what I like, each of his other cookbooks are usually one cuisine. And what I liked about that one is that it kind of covers a whole array. So if you're looking for a fun cookbook to check out, I do recommend you check out this one. And yeah, they are my top 5 faves for Feb. Let me know what you think, if you like this type of content in terms of just actually what are my recommendations based on what I've bought. I'm happy to share. If you do try any of these, please let me know. I'd love to know what you think. Whether or not you think I have shit taste, let me know. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really love for you to come join the grocery shopping fan club. Do love a little grocery haul. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd really appreciate it. Have a really great rest of the day, guys, and I'll catch you around like a rissole. Bye.